Well, Desiree, these trucks that are behind me, they've been stuck here since yesterday in the morning, and they're still stuck here even today. They are stretching a few meters actually away from the Oshoek border post. You remember, Desiree, this is one of the busiest border posts that connects South Africa and Eswatini, and also this is the gateway actually to get a lot of goods into that country. So these trucks have been stuck here. Some of the truck drivers, they've been telling me that they slept here actually this morning here at the border gate. And also we've been speaking to people that have been coming out of Eswatini going into South Africa. One gentleman was telling me that he's supposed to go to Durban, was supposed to use another border gate, but because of the debris and also the things that have been happening in that country overnight with the protests, that the pro-democracy protests that have been happening overnight in that country, they decided to use this border gate because they can exit here. And also we are being told that the signal in that country is very, very bad. But let's speak to Life Mokwena. He's the manager here at the port manager here at the Oshoek border post. And that we're seeing a lot of trucks that have been stuck here. They've been stuck here since yesterday. Why are these trucks stuck here?
As you know that there is a problem. There's a protest in Eswatini. So most of the trucks, they came yesterday morning, but they could not cross the border because of the protest, for the fear that the trucks, some of the trucks would be stopped and the looting would take place from the trucks, and some of them might be banned. So this morning we called the truck drivers. We tried to address them, to request them to return to Joburg or wherever they come from, or to go and get a truck stop where they can park until the situation is normal. But they are refusing. They are saying no, they are closer to the port. They will wait at the port until the border post is, until the situation is normal in Eswatini. So the other challenge that is experienced, so far is that if the trucks are to be processed, clearing agencies, they need to use a system called a scooter in Eswatini for all the truck drivers to be cleared by the agents with the Swaziland revenue authorities. But that system is currently down. As you are aware that there is no network currently in Eswatini. Hence now they cannot be able to be processed, and they have just parked here. And what we are doing now as a contingency plan, we have just made arrangement with SAPS and SANDF to assist in patrolling next to the trucks, to ensure that there is no looting or anything that will happen on the trucks right whilst they are parked overnight on the South African side.
That we know some trucks were also processed yesterday, but they've also been turned back from Eswatini because of the protest that is currently happening in that country. What's happening with that? And also we've been seeing small vehicles passing through. Why are those can cross and trucks cannot cross?
With small vehicles, it's a different case scenario altogether, because with small vehicles, they don't have to undergo the system called, the process of clearing agencies. They simply go straight to the port, and then they go to the SARS officials, as well as the SRA officials on the Eswatini side, where they pay the road toll, which is done manually, and then they are able to cross. However, we also got disturbing reports that some of the travelers are made to pay some fees on the road by the protesters, who are demanding that they pay something for them to cross in that regard.
And I know now the SNDF, they have not arrived yet, but we can see the police have already arrived here. Are these truck drivers safe tonight if the protest in that country continues? Are these trucks going to be safe here on this road?
Yes, police are trying their level best to patrol overnight, because the major problem happens at night, and SANDF, they deploy at night, where the challenge becomes imminent in terms of looting from the trucks. Hence we are engaging with SANDF to be a force multiplier and assist SAPS in patrolling at night to ensure the safety of the trucks.
Thank you so much. That was Live Mokoena. He is the port manager here at Oshoek Border Post. The trucks here, they've been stuck here since yesterday. They are still stuck here, Desiree. I can tell you that some of the trucks that were processed yesterday and they slept overnight in the inside the port, they are now being turned back. They are also now turned back. Some of the truck drivers have actually been telling me that their bosses, they've been telling them that they have to come back to whether Joburg or whether the province that they've been traveling to, because these are the trucks that are delivering food, they're delivering oil, they're delivering medication, they're delivering like a lot of things to that country. So if these trucks are stuck here, that country will actually eventually suffer with like food supply and also medication and fuel in that country. Desiree?
Tumelo, thank you so much for updating us on this. What's interesting for me is that the Swati authorities insist that everything is in order, and yet these are the small indicators that there definitely is something going underway. Tumelo Machogo there for you, coming from the Oshoek Border Post. The United